Hello, everyone, and welcome back. In today's social science session, we will be discussing the lesson Major Landforms of the Earth. So, let's begin. When we look at the Earth, the surface doesn't look smooth, it's not uniform. The surface of our Earth differs from place to place. At some places, there are mountains, there are hills, there are valleys, gorges, and many more. So, we can say that the Earth's surface is not the same everywhere. So, this variation on the land surface of the Earth are known as relief features or landforms. So, different variations, the differences on the land surface of the Earth, they are known as relief features or landforms. The different landforms found on the Earth's surface are a result of two types of forces, internal forces and external forces. Now let's talk about the internal forces. The movements that take place inside the Earth's surface and cause damages in the Earth's crust are known as internal or tectonic forces. They lead to the formation of plateaus and mountains. Next is the external forces. The forces generated by moving ice or glaciers, running water, waves, and winds that act on the surface of the earth are known as external forces or gradation forces. So, again, there are two kinds of external forces. These are degradation or erosion, and the other one is aggradation. Moving on to the landforms of the earth. So there are mountains, plateaus, and plains. These landforms are a result of external and internal forces on the earth. Now let's talk about the mountains. So what are mountains? Mountains are huge masses of land that rise to great heights, maybe of more than 900 meters in comparison to their surrounding areas. The mountain's top is known as peak. A peak may be pointed or rounded depending upon the age of the mountain. If the mountains are young mountains, then the peak is supposed to be pointed. If the mountains are old mountains, the peaks are normally rounded. The base of a mountain is generally wide. A mountain range is a system of mountains, hills, and valleys arranged in a line stretching over hundreds of kilometers. Based on origin, mountains are of three types: fold mountains, block mountains, and volcanic mountains. Now let us talk about the fold mountains. So these fold mountains are caused by a collision between plates deep beneath the Earth's surface. The best examples of fold mountains are Himalayas of India, the Rockies of North America. These are the best examples of fold mountains. Next, block mountains. These are formed as a result of parallel faulting or cracking in the earth, followed by uplift or sinking along faults. So, in block mountains, the uplifted block forms a horst or a block mountain. The dropped block are termed as graben. The best example is Vindhya mountain range in India. Moving ahead, and the last category of mountains is volcanic mountains. They are formed due to volcanic activities during a volcanic eruption. The best examples are Mount Kilimanjaro in Africa, Mount Fujiyama in Japan, Mount Etna and Vesuvius in Italy, and Mount Krakatoa in Indonesia are volcanic mountains. So, Now let's see the importance of mountains. Why are mountains useful? They are basically useful because they provide natural resources like fresh water, forests, they act as natural barriers. They stop the harsh winds from the other side. They also provide us with minerals and precious stones. They provide building materials, and they are the best places for tourism. So with this, we come to an end to the first video. In the next video, we will be discussing the rest of the chapter. Thank you so much.